Next disease is Asceriasis. Next disease is Asceriasis. This disease is caused by the animal from Ascomynthis. This disease Asceriasis is caused by the animal from Ascomynthis, and it is caused by the Ascaris, which is the roundworm. The Ascaris roundworm or adult roundworm is caused the Asceriasis, and the infection occurred in the intestine. The disease Asceriasis is what the infection occur in the intestinal tract by the roundworm or by the adult roundworm, and it is Ascaris. The species of that Ascaris is Ascaris lumbricoides, is a common species which transmit or spread the disease Asceriasis. Again, it is largest worm, nearly the length is about 40 centimeter. It is largest thread-like structure worm, nearly about 40 centimeter, which causes the disease, and the symptom of this disease is vomiting, malnutrition and intestinal obstruction. The diagnosis is what? The Ascomynthis or Ascaris is found in the stool, and it easily diagnostic by this stool which contain the roundworm. And the prevention is, again, it is contaminated food, avoid the contaminated food, avoid the contaminated water, use filtrate water. That is the prevention against the disease Asceriasis. Next disease is Filariasis. This Filariasis is called as the elephantiasis also, because in this disease the edema is occur. The edema is occur means the elephantiasis or Filariasis occurred, or it is caused by the Wucheria. It is caused by the Wucheria bancrofti. The natural vector is mosquito. The disease Filariasis is caused by the vector mosquito also, and this mosquito transmit the nematodes. This mosquito transmit the nematodes parasite. In the adults which reside in the lymphatic vessel is induce inflammation. It induce the inflammation, and it is primary symptoms of the disease, that is inflammation. It induce the inflammation. Again, repeated infection leads to the extensive damage of the obstruction of lymphatic vessel, and the obstruction leads to the localized edema. Edema means what? Enlargement of the organ. It is usually affecting the legs, hands, genitalia and breast, means enlargement of that organs takes place in the disease of Filariasis or elephantiasis. The enlargement is occurred in the hand, legs, breast, and the severe forms of the edema is called as the elephantiasis, in which the leg is look like a elephant leg, means the enlargement or edema is occur in the leg, and that's why the name is called as the elephantiasis. Okay, again the natural mosquito which causes or which spread the disease, these are female Culex mosquito and female Anopheles mosquito. Culex and Anopheles mosquito are these two mosquitoes, two female Culex mosquito and Anopheles mosquito are the vector or natural vector of the disease Filariasis. But the main pathogen of this disease is Wucheria bancrofti is the main pathogen of disease, that is the nematode parasite. And the last common human disease is ringworm. It is fungal disease. The ringworm is fungal disease, means it is caused by the fungi or fungus. These are fungal disease which is caused by many organism or many fungi belonging to genera Microsporum. Belonging to genera Microsporum like Trichophyton and Epidermophyton. These are the species from Microsporum fungi. The ringworm is highly contagious infection, means the infection occur like the ring formation. Like the ring formation means it is the formation of circular ring on the skin. The formation of circular ring on the skin. It is highly contagious infection which resulting in the formation of ring like inflamed area about the around the initial area of infection. In the disease, the symptoms are sweating, means excessive sweating provide the moisture for the growth of fungi or growth of fungus. That's why there is the formation of that ring-like structure on the skin, because excessive sweating which provide the moisture for the growth of the fungus and occur ringworm. What are the prevention of this disease? Avoiding the use of towels or cloth, again comb of the infected disease. It can be stop or means what? It control the transmission of ringworm disease. Again it control the spreading of this infection. These are the normal common diseases. Now students, how to know that all the disease? I am telling you the one trick for this all diseases like typhoid, pneumonia, common cold. So you have to means learn this disease like one sentence or one word, that is the TPCM AFRI is the trick to remind the all diseases. Okay, that trick is TPCM AFRI. T means typhoid, P means pneumonia, C means common cold, M stand for the malaria, AFRI that is the 1A for amoebiasis, second A for Asceriasis, F AFRI, F is stand for the Filariasis, and last one RI means the ringworm. It is the simple trick for learn the all common diseases as well as remind the all common diseases. Now we are discuss about how the questions are asking in the NEET exam. Okay, NEET or CET exam, how the questions are asking. Now they are okay students, the questions asking on that topic common human diseases like what is the sexual stage of Plasmodium, salivary glands of mosquito or the human RBC, intestine of mosquito or the human liver. Means the question are based upon the disease, causing of disease or the pathogen of that disease, etc. Means this question of CET or NEET is based upon on that topic, like the question is depend on the pathogen or depends on that type of the disease, type of the pathogen, etc. For example, the sexual stage of the Plasmodium occurs, and this sexual stage of the Plasmodium is occur in the human RBC, not in the salivary glands, not in the intestine of mosquito, and not in the human liver. Again, how to learn that answer? For example, the question is maybe dengue fever is transmitted by which pathogen? As we know that the Anopheles mosquito and Culex mosquito cause the disease Filariasis. Okay, as we know that the Culex mosquito and Anopheles mosquito is caused what? The disease Filariasis. The remaining two like Aedes mosquito and tick fly. The tick fly causing the sleeping sickness. This tick fly pathogen is causing the sleeping sickness. So remaining one option, that is the Aedes mosquito, is the answer of the question is dengue fever is transmitted by which vector? So it is transmitted by the Aedes mosquito. You have to learn about that. Again you have to know the remaining two are the causes of different disease, like the filariasis. The tick fly is the pathogen for the sleeping sickness, and the answer is dengue fever is transmitted by the Aedes mosquito. Again the trick, what is the trick is used for this option, or what is the trick is used for this question answer? Like the which stage of malarial parasite is responsible for the relapse. So student, use the trick like MR. Malarial parasite is responsible for the relapse. Which stage is responsible for the malarial for relapse? So the one word is M and another word is R. So the answer is murocyte. That is the simple trick for the remind your answer. That is the one word from the disease and one word for the character, that is the relapse, and answer is the murocyte. Means M from the malaria and R for the relapse, that is the murocyte, and these options are not. The answer is murocyte. Murocyte is the parasite stage which is responsible for the relapse. Again the question will be that insect which transmit the disease plague. Question should be like, we know that the plague is not a common human disease, but question can be asked like the insect that spread plague is the Anopheles or Pediculus, Xenophila or Yersinia. The answer is Xenophila, that insect which cause the disease plague, because Anopheles is mosquito. Okay, so you have to learn that why not the answer is in this question, why the A option or B option is not the answer, because these both are the pathogen for filariasis. Why tick fly is not the answer? Because it causes the disease sleeping sickness. The remaining one is the perfect answer of the disease dengue. You have to learn the small tricks as well as detailed study about the common diseases, its symptoms and its pathogens. What are the pathogens, what are the symptoms, and what is the vector of these diseases. Okay, there should be confusion, but the confusion is stay away, and the small tricks can use for the answers. Again the question is like, we know that the vital test is performed to confirm which disease. We know that the vital test is confirmatory test for the disease typhoid. So option is maybe the pneumonia or the common cold or dengue, etc. But we know that the vital test is for the typhoid, means vital test is confirmatory test for the typhoid. Okay. Again the skin disease, that is the ticca disease. Ticca disease is which disease? Means it is bacterial disease or viral disease, fungus disease or the protozoan disease. So we have to learn firstly the ticca disease is a skin disease. Now the answer is, if it is skin disease, then skin disease can caused by the pathogen fungus, So that's why the ticca disease is caused by or it is called by the called fungal disease. Okay, it is caused by the fungi, that's why it is called as fungal disease. These small tricks can use, and the logic behind the question. The ticca disease is skin disease, and skin disease occurred by the fungi or fungus. So the answer is, it is also called as fungus disease. Again, the commonest bacterial disease. Which of the following is commonest bacterial disease? For example, the A option is smallpox, B is influenza, C is tuberculosis or TB, and the last one is the rabies. The bacterial disease. Listen, the smallpox is not a bacterial disease. Influenza is again not the bacterial disease, both are the viral disease. Rabies is also not a bacterial disease. The answer is TB, that is the bacterial disease. This answer or this option is learn two small tricks and the detailed study. And last one, again I repeat the student, how to learn these all diseases, how to learn these all diseases and its symptoms. These are the TPCM AFRI. This one word can remind you all the diseases. TPCM AFRI means this one word can remind you the all diseases. T for typhoid, P for pneumonia, C for common cold, M for malaria. First A is for the amoebiotic dysentery or amoebiosis. Second A is for the Asceriasis. F stand for the Filariasis, and last one RI is the ringworm, and these are the common human diseases. Okay students, thank you.